Hey there, my name is Kathy Clausen, and I am so excited that you're interested in learning more about coaching. So, I've actually been a coach for over 5 years now, which is crazy to even say that because thinking back of when I first started, it seems like yesterday in one way. But I actually started because I was an insurance broker at the time. I had been an insurance broker straight out of high school. Basically, I got a job. Actually, I got a job while I was still in high school, and that is basically just what I ended up doing. I never went to college because I didn't want to waste my money on something that I wasn't sure I was actually going to enjoy. So I ended up becoming an insurance broker, and that is what I did. I didn't particularly enjoy my job. Nobody really likes insurance brokers, right? So, but I continued to do that because that was where I felt God had placed me at the time, and it worked. It was a good income. So then we got pregnant, and after we had our first daughter, Brielle, I had a year of maternity leave. Thankfully, here in Canada, we get that. But I had to return back to work. We just could not make it on my husband's income. He had just changed jobs at the time. So I had to return back to work. It was only part time, but it was enough where my little heart was just breaking to bring her to a babysitter. And it wasn't even every day I had to bring her, but she was so attached to me. She hated going, and I hated to bring her. And I just knew in my heart that it was my calling to be a stay at home mom. But I also knew that we couldn't afford it. So when we got pregnant again with Sandra, our second one, I started to pray and I was like, God, please show me a way that I can work from home. I've always been into like business. That's why I started insurance, because I wanted to work in an office. That was always kind of where my passion was. I knew that I liked the numbers and things like that. And maybe eventually I would start my own business, but just the startup cost of something like that would be crazy. So it wasn't even really a dream of mine. It was just kind of a thought there, maybe eventually one day. So I started looking for something I could do from home, and there really was nothing that really spoke to me that I felt like was right for me. And then my sister-in-law was like, "Well, you know that those home workout programs like P90X, Insanity, did you know that you can actually become a coach in Canada now, representing those programs?" And I had never used them, but I was always into sports and I wanted to stay fit and stay healthy, especially with my young kids now. I wanted to be that example. So I jumped in. I was like, I have nothing to lose. I could lose some weight and I could become healthier. And if it doesn't work out for me, I can just cancel it and move on. So I started coaching and I fell in love, and I love what it's done for our family. I didn't have to go back to my insurance job after my maternity leave with Xander was up, and since then we've had a third, and obviously didn't have to go back to work at all then either. But I've done this for 5 years now, and I've grown a team and I've trained them, and they've seen success, and it's just been such a joy in my heart to see that other moms coming home from their jobs and being able to be stay-at-home moms. So what do you do as a Beachbody coach? Well, Beachbody coaching is actually network marketing, which is crazy because that is one thing that I never thought I wanted to be, because I was like, ugh, icky salespeople, right? Last thing I want to do. But we're not icky salespeople, and we have an amazing training program that teaches you how to connect with new people on social media that actually want to hear from you. New moms who are looking to lose weight. There's so many moms who are overweight and who just need some encouragement, and they need a program to follow, and they need you. And that is what I love about coaching. The market is not saturated. We still need so many coaches, especially now that we opened coaching in the UK, which is amazing. There's so many coaches needed there. And so what we do is obviously we work on ourselves with our fitness programs, and a new amazing nutrition program, the 2B Mindset, has changed my life, and I have fallen in love with healthy eating and healthy baking, healthy cooking, and I love what it's done for our family and what it's done for so many other women that I have coached and women on our team. they've just seen such amazing results, and I want to shout it to the world because it's so amazing, and there's so many people who need to hear about it. And I love that Beachbody guarantees everything for 30 days, so somebody can try it, and if for whatever reason they don't like it, they can just send it back and get a refund. So I love that. So we work on ourselves with our fitness and with our nutrition. We share about it on social media. So yes, you have to be on social media because otherwise you can't really grow a business anymore. Doing it face to face, obviously that is, yes, it does work, but it's definitely not going to grow your business the way social media does. And we train you in that, and how to connect with people online, how to find your people, how to find the people that want you, and how to find the people that want to join your team. So as far as making money, we want to do this to make money, right? We want to stay home with our babies, and we want to have a side job to make money. It was never my goal to be a millionaire. Who knows, maybe one day God will bless us in that way and we can help many people by giving back. But at this point, it was just my job to be at home. So that's all I wanted to do, was just make enough income to be at home. So we make a 25% commission off everything that we sell. And then once we start building our team, we get bonuses from what they sell as well. So we don't cut into their commission. We get a bonus on top of their commission. So that's amazing that Beachbody rewards us that way. And then as we move up in rank, we get amazing quarterly bonuses as well that are huge, depending on what your rank is. So there's definitely a huge opportunity to make an income here. And how much time does it take? So I normally work in the evenings after my kids go to bed. So I work a couple of hours in the evening, and that's enough to have a good side income. It's not something that is going to, pay off all our debt or anything like that, but it's enough of what I want to do right now. During the day, I want to be with my kids, and I'm a homemaker, and I like cooking and baking and things like that. And in the evening is when I grow my side business. So totally up to you how much time you put in, but obviously the more time you put in, the more income you're going to make. So I work about 2 hours in the evenings, Monday to Friday, and sometimes one day on the weekend. So that is what I work. And then there are amazing opportunities for trips. Beachbody rewards us for different activities and sends us on these different trips that we can go to with our teams and with our spouses, with our families. Sometimes it's personal training trips for leadership. And it's just been such an amazing reward. And lastly, so what if you're not at your goal weight? Can you still be a coach? Absolutely. I was actually pregnant when I started, so definitely not at my goal weight. But what I'm finding is a lot of people, they connect with coaches who are starting their own fitness journey because they feel like the coaches can empathize with them more. They know what they're struggling with. They know what they're going through, and they can connect with them more. So yes, absolutely. Whether you're at your goal weight or not, you could be a fantastic coach as long as you share your journey and you're an encouraging person and you want to help other people succeed. We don't have to create the programs, which is amazing because I could never do that as far as nutrition or the fitness programs. I could never do that because I don't have that training, obviously, but I'm a cheerleader and I help make sure that they know how to get started and where to go if they're struggling, and that is what we're here for. But my passion lies in training our coaches, making sure that they are getting started right and that they're having success in their business. So I'm so excited that you wanted to learn more about coaching, that you're thinking about joining our team. If you have any questions, I would love to set up a phone call with you, or we could text back and forth, or whatever works for you. But I would love to chat with you, and I would love to have you on our team very soon. We'll chat soon.